Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily who lived in a small village at the edge of a vast forest. She loved exploring the forest and discovering new creatures, but one day she went a little too far. While chasing a beautiful butterfly, Lily became so focused on capturing it that she didn't realize she had wandered deep into the woods. Suddenly, the sun began to set and the forest grew darker and more frightening. She started to feel scared and lost, but she didn't know which way to turn. As she wandered aimlessly through the dense forest, Lily heard a rustling in the bushes and the sound of growling. She quickly realized that she was being stalked by dangerous creatures of the night, and she started to run as fast as she could. Just when she thought she couldn't run anymore, she saw a bright light in the distance. She followed the light, and it led her to a tiny, glittering fairy. The fairy's light was so bright that it scared away the creatures that were chasing her. The fairy took Lily's hand and together they flew through the forest, avoiding the dangerous creatures that lurked in the shadows. The fairy never spoke a word, but her touch was warm and comforting, and Lily knew that she was safe. The fairy returned Lily to her village, and her parents were overjoyed to see her. They thanked the fairy for helping their daughter, but the fairy just smiled and disappeared into the night. From that day on, Lily never wandered too far into the forest again, but she always remembered the kindness of the fairy who helped guide her back to safety. She would always be grateful for the experience and she would never forget the magical journey that changed her life forever.